Szanowni Państwo, w imieniu Państwowej Komisji Wyborczej.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the National Electoral Commission, I welcome you all to the second Sunday conference in the Electoral Studio of the NEC. The conference concerns parliamentary elections in 2019. The conference brings together Deputy Chairman of the NEC, Judge Sylwester Marciniak, Member of the NEC, Judge Krzysztof Strzelczyk, Member of the NEC, Judge Arkadiusz Despot-Mładenowicz, and Secretary of the NEC, Head of the National Electoral Office, Magdalena Pietrzak. Deputy Chairman, over to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great anniversary for democracy. You could call it the Olympics of democracy. Now I would like to present you with the information concerning the number of voters who have received their ballots as for 12 p.m. 13th of October 2019. We have received information from 25,420 polling districts. As for 12 p.m. on the 13th of October, first of all, the number of voters on the roll of voters is 29,546,182. Ballot papers have been distributed to 5,359,654 entitled voters, which is 18.14% of all the entitled voters. As for the aggregate results, we can see that the highest turnout was noted in district number 14, Nowy Sącz, 23.32%. The second place is taken by District 27, Bielsko-Biała, with the turnout of 21.55%. Third place is taken by Tarnów, District number 15, 21.49%. As for the lowest results, District number 21, Opole, with the turnout of 15.26%. Second to last, Gdańsk, 15.19%. And Zielona Góra with 15.9%. As for provinces, the highest turnout was noted in Małopolskie, 21.36%. The second place, Podkarpackie, 20.26%, and the first place, Podlaskie, 20.19%. The lowest turnout has been noted in Opolskie, 15.26%, Lubuskie, 15.59%, and Dolnośląskie, 16.34%. The highest voter turnout was noted in Białystok, 21.05%. Warsaw, 20.73%, Zielona Góra, 20.20%. The lowest turnout, Gdańsk, 13.60%, Gorzów Wielkopolski, 17.71%, and Wrocław, 18,33%. The commune Cisna, powiat leski, saw the turnout of 35,91%. The lowest turnout was noted in the commune Krzęcin, choszczeński powiat, 8,35%. I would like to turn your attention to the fact that we have received data from all the permanent election commissions. If we compare it with the May European Parliament elections, we can see that today, at the very same time, the turnout is higher by 3,75%. If we compare it to the Sejm and Senate elections from 2015, we can see that the turnout is higher by 1,67%. Thank you. Let's move on to the... over to you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about the incidents that happened between 6 a.m. and 12 p.m. According to the National Headquarters of Police, 30 infractions have been noted nationwide. At the previous conference, you were able to hear the data concerning other incidents. We can see that there are fewer incidents than there were during the night. As for any infractions from the Electoral Code, we can see 19 infractions. 16 of them concern the tearing down of banners. Also, there have been cases of 2 commissioners who came to the polling stations in an inebriated state. Another case was noted in Rębieszyce, where the president of the commission was inebriated and she was removed from her position. However, this incident had no influence on the work of the commission. As for the Commission 121 in Lublin, we could note that one of the members was inebriated. However, this incident also did not disrupt the work of the Commission. We have noted 11 infractions to the electoral silence. 9 of them concern political canvassing. Another technicality, Commission number 5 in the Pomeranian Voivodeship had issues accessing the safe. It was closed after the initial removal of certain materials, but it could not be reopened. The fire department quickly helped the commission, so it had no influence on the work of the commission. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, and we have said now, as for 10 a.m., there have been 168 incidents nationwide. Judge Strzelc, I would like to complete the information concerning those involved in the election. Number of police officers, 17,408. Vehicles, 7,398. Office service dogs, 83. And service horses, none, contrary to the previous elections. That's all as for the means engaged.
Bardzo dziękuję. W takim razie czas na zadawanie
Time for
pytań.
questions. TVN24, please. First of all, I would like to ask you about the incidents concerning the carrying of weapons. The headquarters of the police have also turned our attention to other incidents. One of them concerned carrying a weapon, and this was done by one of members of the commission. I think it was in Ursynów. Also, there have been cases of ballot papers that were missing their stamps. And one of the voters turned the attention of the commission to this fact. However, it has already been noticed that other ballot papers are also missing stamps. Does this invalidate these ballot papers? What will be your course of action?
Jeżeli chodzi o pierwsze pytanie, rzeczywiście
one of the
został przez komisję zgłoszony przypadek.
informed us
Jeden
that
z członków komisji
before the polling
stalił się
station
przed
was
otwarciem
open,
lokalu wyborczego
one
z
of
bronią,
the members of the
legitymując się
commission
pozwoleniem na broń, ale
was
mimo wszystko została ta sytuacja rozwiązana
present at the
jeszcze
premises
przed
with
otwarciem
a
lokalu
weapon.
wyborczego.
However,
W związku z tym nie
he
mogło to
was
mieć
quickly
żadnego
removed from his
wpływu
position,
na
and
przebieg
therefore
samych
this did not influence the
wyborów.
voting process. As for the non-stamped ballot papers, I turned your attention to that fact, so I am glad that the voter noticed it. Every time, whenever a voter informs the commission or lodges a complaint concerning the lack of stamp, of course the courts will take it into consideration. We will also analyze whether this issue has had any influence on the electoral process. Now it is hard to determine that. We will see how many invalid ballot papers will be found due to this issue. We also received this information from Wrocław. I would like to remind you that the voters can always lodge a complaint. I would also like to add that the ballot boxes cannot be opened, so what has happened has already happened, and you cannot cry over spilled milk. We will have to analyze and invalidate those ballot papers.
Kolejne pytanie.
Another question?
Jeżeli nie ma pytań, dziękujemy Państwu bardzo
All right.
Jeszcze jest
okay,
Polsat
there
News.
is another question. Polsat News. Could you please use the microphone? I would like you to explain the discrepancies between the role of the number of voters given before and given now. This discrepancy is due to the fact that we have 27,415 district commissions in the country. And already we can say that there are, of course, also foreign commissions, commissions in hospitals, in dormitories, places of remand. The data we have provided now concerns only the permanent commissions. In those commissions, the number given before, over 29 million, is in the list of voters. Hence the discrepancy. There are over 2,000 separate commissions. Thank you so much. We welcome you to join us at the next conference at 6:30. Thank you.